Hey guys, how's it going? I've been running my 600 watt heaters. I got two 600 watt titanium BRS heaters. Been running them off my Apex now for the better part of 3 or 4 months. While I don't subscribe to the myth that these things will fail quickly by using them on heaters, however, the wear and tear is real for a 600 watt heater on these low amp relays. I think they're only rated for 7 amps. And one of my 600 watts heaters certainly pushes that. It also prevents me from using something like Inkbird, because then I'm definitely over the amps. And if you ever try that with heaters that large, you'll see it go into a failure mode right away. Anyhow, it's proven to hold my temps as tight as I want to. And in the pursuit of moving the 600 amp heaters off of the Apex while still getting the benefit, and not to mention, you'll see I'm starting to run out of outlets. I have two EB832s and they look just the same, one spare outlet each. So I came across a cool post on Reef to Reef, and so I can't take credit for coming up with this. I'm going to post up another video of a how-to, my take on it. I pretty much followed what that gentleman did. I can't remember his name, but I'll post the credits in my follow-up video. But I did the implementation just slightly different than he did. So you'll see here I have a outlet box with an LED indicator, nice strain relief there. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be making 2 of these per EB832, and I'm going to run them off the 24 volt accessory outlets. So in effect, I can change my EB832 into an EB1032. And then I'm going to run my heaters off of there. The other ones, well, like I say, you can have 2 outlets, but you're going to be able to have them all on or all off, which is fine. So the subsequent ones, I'm going to move my lights to either side of the EB832s. Each EB832 is run to a completely different 20 amp circuit onto itself. So I have everything spread across the 2. That way, if one circuit ever goes down, I don't lose all my pumps, I don't lose all my heaters, or all my lights. So it's pretty bulletproof in that aspect. So you plug in the outlet saver to a outlet on your circuit, and then run the 24 volt in there. I'll go over that. The alternate method, the relay I'm using is it's rated for 20 amps, and it can run on 120 volts or 24 volts DC. If you did the 120 volt, you'd have to run the signal line a little different, but then you'd have to plug it into your EB832, and then you really don't gain much. So I'm just going to run it off my accessory ports because I'm really not using them for anything. So all said and done, if we go over to I've got a little light test here. You can see that it is plugged into my outlet saver. And if I simply switch on the link A port, see the light comes on, and then we even have a power indicator, just like the EB832 does. That was originally soldered directly onto the board, but I moved it off the board and rewired it to bring it out to the cover plate, so I can still gain the benefit. The relay I bought did come in its own case, and it was originally meant to screw onto an NPT port, like on the underside of here, but it kind of made it a little bit unsightly and much larger of a footprint. I figured out by using this junction box, I had to modify it a little bit, but I was able to get the board in there comfortably without having to jam pack all the wires in. It actually fit rather well. So that is all for now. I will turn that off. And I'm going to build 3 more just like it. Let me know if you found this useful, and look forward to making a few more of these. Thanks.